Hi, Sandy.
Hi, it's Dave.
Hi, it's Kirk.
Welcome to the A.D.K Rock and Metal channel. Now, today we are checking a band we have never checked out on this channel before, and I don't even think I've ever checked out this band on the old Dave Does channel, but the band is called Dianne. And looking at Andy and Kirk's face, they're both like, no, okay. Well, the band is called Dianne, and the song is called After the Storm. We're going to watch the video all the way from start to finish, and at the end, we're going to give you our honest feedback on the track. Let's get to it.
bright it shines when I reclaim my song. After the storm, after the battle, the victory falls, battered and broken a limb, the words unspoken. Bravery fell into the deepening night when I drowned. Demon eyes temporary storm, but days wait over.
Okay, there we go. Dianne and After the Storm. So just to clarify, Dianne is the solo artist. I'm going to try Van Giersbergen. I believe
Van
is her Van
Giersbergen. Yeah.
pronunciation. Former singer of Xandria, which I do know Xandria. I have checked that band out before, so I did recognise her briefly. Although I've only checked out Xandria maybe once before. The reason I picked this video, came across it, and a lot of people were talking about her great soprano voice and obviously the comparisons to early Nightwish, Tarja singing. So I was like, okay, let's kind of go into that kind of realm and discuss that. So I want to throw it to Andy, because I was never a big Nightwish early, this style of vocal performance. So yeah, I'm going to throw it to you first.
When you said the artist, well, I didn't realise it was going to be the solo artist, but I just had a feeling it was sort of symphonic gothic metal, and I think I'm probably absolutely right with that. And yeah, Tarja era Nightwish, but without enough keyboards and guitars. All I heard there was her amazing voice and a drum beat that sounded like a playing card stuck in a bike wheel on spokes. You know, just
description.
It's just wasn't very well produced. I think if that was remixed and remastered, or whatever the terminology is, that would be an absolutely amazing track, and I'd absolutely love it. Just wasn't enough, riffs or anything out, or keyboards. They were muffled and buried as well, apart from a very few occasional sort of keyboard lines. And the solos were nice and clear and crisp. There was 2 of those, but the bulk of the song, it was just vocal led, which was amazing, and not the best drumming, either production or delivery I've ever heard before. The video itself, I mean, she looked amazing, this lady, but the video just didn't go anywhere. She must have been absolutely shattered, because there must be hours and hours of footage there on different locations, mainly looking bewildered in the forest, then looking bewildered in the cave.
God, it weren't just me then.
And then finally, what was I was zoned out. What was the final sort of location? Where did she escape to?
Some field somewhere.
Yeah,
where she'd suddenly gained some sort of net scarfing that she didn't have the whole rest of the time. Yeah. Where'd that come from?
Yeah, so she finally broke free of the forest and ended up in the field. So the video didn't really go anywhere. So that could have been a lot better. I like the shoulder armor share. That was awesome. I want some of that, but I think I'd certainly check out this band and maybe her previous band that you mentioned, Dave, but just very disappointed with the sort of whole, the oral delivery of the song and the production, because I really loved her voice. Obviously, very, very Tarja, very early Nightwish, but it could have been so much better with better production. But yeah, I enjoyed it, and I'll be checking it out further.
What about you, Kirk?
So she appeared on one of our local bands, Ritual. They
was that her?
Enigma in 2022, and it had both Van Giersbergen vocalists on. They're not related, so that's Diana, like you said, Dave, from the band Xandria, and then you've got Annika Van Giersbergen, famous in The Gathering and performing with Devin Townsend. So both of them appeared on the Hertfordshire band Ritual, their 2022 EP, and she was excellent on that. What I realised when I listen to music like this, imagine there's 5 bullet points of subgenres that I don't really like in metal. This is one of them. So that would be melodic death metal, atmospheric black metal, nu metal, symphonic metal. I'm trying to think of the 5th one, actually.
Grunge.
Slam. Brutal death metal, slam. That kind of music is just fucking unlistenable. So symphonic metal, I'm not a fan. And Andy's just picked up the main weakness there. I couldn't tell you anything about the guitars in the mix. Superb vocal performance. She's a spinto soprano. I need to read more into that. I don't even know what that means. But it's all about her, and that's understandable. You know, she's got a master's degree. She studied music to a great standard, and it's great what she's done for the genre of metal. So her background is classical, and she's really tried to improve her vocals and really explore outside her comfort zone by embracing metal. So what she's done for progressive metal and power metal, I'm really admire. I admire what she's done, but I just can't remember anything from that song other than the remarkable vocals. Yeah, it's upbeat. It just does nothing for me. I'm sorry. I really have got nothing more to say than I don't like symphonic metal, and a song like that's not going to change my mind.
Okay, well, I'll wrap this one up. So I'm going to kick off with all my positives. So the song grew on me. It didn't at the beginning. I was just like, oh, I can't. This isn't for me. This is just not my sort of music. But by the time we got into like the second or third chorus and stuff, and I was like, okay, after the storm. So okay, yeah, I'm vibing on it. I'm getting the natural flow. And there was a cool kind of mid-section transition, which her vocals changed slightly in style, and that kind of was really nice. And obviously the solo cut through very cleanly. I agree everything you've said about the song as far as the musicality of it. For me, this sounds like one person wrote all the music with the vocals in mind, and session musicians played the song, because when you hear a song, you hear 3 or 4 different characters. Of the bass player's got their own character on it, the guitarists have got their own character. This felt like session musicians were told exactly what to play to this click track, bam, 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 knock it out, without putting any of their personality on it. It has no personality, the musical side of this song, and it really needs some personality. And it's really funny you talk about the keyboards, because I know Andy's like, sometimes it's like the keyboards are just too loud, and this one you're like, where are the keyboards? There's just nothing about that side.
There somewhere.
Symphonic metal has keyboards. Sometimes Nightwish go way too much on it, but in this case there just wasn't any other element there. Her voice is great. Really liked it, and as I said, the song did grow on me. Music video was pointless. Song's called After the Storm. She's in a quarry field bit thing at the bottom. She's in a quarry at one point. She's wearing just a plain blue dress. Then she's got some body armor on. Then she hasn't got body armor again. Now she's got a shawl on. She's then in a cave somewhere with a torch. She puts down. Now her armor's gone again. And now she's found something. What are these transitional changes? Where's the armor part come to it? There's no thought process in the video apart from we've got a cool area.
Yeah.
There could have been a story in the After the Storm. They could have easily used that. I mean, if I had that area to shoot a video in, I could have given you a freaking video. I could have used the cave, her huddling under the storm from the cave with a fire, but there's nothing there. And I get that annoys me when you've had the opportunity and they've put effort into a video and it's just her singing. And there's no rewatchability at all to that video. There's no reason for it apart from to pick it apart. But she's got a great voice. I do remember Xandria as a band. I do remember checking it out and thinking that she had a great voice back then. But you've got to have good musicality behind it as well for it to stand out. And that's what worked with Nightwish. They had the whole element of musicality as well, with some strong songwriters and strong vocalists. You've got to have that balance in a band for it to sort of continue going forward. But yeah, I don't know. Kirk, you look like you want to say something. Yeah, I'm
just going to say symphonic metal. I think the problem I've got with it is that the bands are more likely to be influenced by Europe, the Final Countdown, than Emperor, 9 Equilibrium. So we're using the word metal, but you could put that on a stage with Europe. You could not put that on a stage with Emperor, that symphonic black metal band, could you? And I think if they incorporated more of the Emperor and Cradle of Filth type music, I'd be more interested in it. But that, you know, it's just going to be a virtuoso vocal performance, and that's going to be the only thing that stands out. So I don't know, Andy, what are your thoughts on this? Because you like symphonic metal. Well, you certainly are more willing to listen to it than I am.
Yeah, I think that's a very good analogy, you know, the Emperor and Europe one, because the elements are there. It just didn't come across very well. You know, as you said, David, the wasted opportunity with the video. She's probably wasted an opportunity to get a more competent band behind her rather than just sort of session musicians who are ticking boxes and getting their paycheck at the end of the day for doing, you know, the bare minimum that's required. But you know, if is this a new sort of project, new release? Because if so,
new release.
Hopefully she's sort of taken on board similar comments and maybe sort of takes it up a level, because there's definitely potential there for people who love bands like Nightwish, early Nightwish, Tarja's solo material, because you know the elements are there, but on this particular outing, it falls short on so many different fronts, which is a shame.
No, fair comments. Anyway, there we go. Dianne and After the Storm. Now, if you enjoyed our video today, please do like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you on our video sometime very soon. Take care.